Yeah, so today I'm talking about things I don't get about girls. Inamaanisha nini? Yani zile vitu wanaume generally we don't understand about women. This is what I want to talk about today. And ina come out of experience na mi kuinteract na madem na kuona ni nini enye wanaume hawaelewangi sana about madem. The first thing ni attitude. Yani dem anaweza kuonesha attitude from nowhere. Hakuna kitu umemfanyia, maybe hata hamjuani vizuri, ama probably you guys just met. And an example ni venye nikienda, like when I go live on TikTok, I meet different ladies. Na unapata umse umemtumia invite aka accept. Ni ame accept, si wewe ume accept, ni ame accept. So alikuwa anajua anakuja kuongelesha mtu. So once you probably sasa once ame accept meanza kuonana, unaona tu mtu amekunyamazia, ameanza tu kuonesha attitude. So either they are not talking to you, ama anakuangalia vifani, ama anajifanya hata huko hapo. So she continues talking and acting like you are not there. So you of course have to disconnect juko like umse basi. It's like basi aki-accept alikuwa na expect ni ita happen, okay? So when a guy meets a lady with attitude, sometimes hadi una feeling ni kama like unaweza tu see you them, but you really don't want to do it because at the end of the day pia uko like ni sawa, you don't care that much, okay? So I don't know kama ladies face the same attitude when they meet like different men. But madem nakuanga na attitude sana most of the times, right? Number 2, manze, like the level at which madem huomba pesa inakuwaga very alarming, okay? Especially for me because I don't understand how tumeanza kuongea saa hii ushaanza kuniambia stories za nikutumie za lunch. Why? Okay? And saa zingine it comes with so much entitlement. Hadi ukiambiwa dem sita kutumia, ama sina ya kukutumia, ama sitaki kukutumia, ama like you try to dodge that question, ama you try to dodge that hiyo kitu yenye anaitisha, it's almost like anataka kukujamia. And I'm like, unanijamia na tumejuana tu sahi, ama tumeanza kuongea like 2 days ago, already ushaanza kuniitisha za lunch. So it's either expectations zao ziko too high, ama they are not realistic. Because why are you asking me for money? Me si feel like I'm in any way, I don't feel like I have to give you money. So why would you feel entitled to money that you have not worked for, okay? So hiyo ni kitu ingine I don't get kabisa. The other thing also ni madem wenye huringa. Like kitambo we could understand, unaringa nini, like probably we haven't seen as many beautiful girls, but siku hizi kuna social media. Like it's so weird when a lady like akona maringo sahi, and we are literally on social media where we are seeing different ladies kila siku, and we are walking in that consciousness as men. Tunatembea na hiyo consciousness ya madem ni wengi. So when a lady like starts maringo, unaanza kumwangalia zile za like mbona unaringa, si ukue tu real useme history haidai, okay? And that's the other thing, before upate dem real ni hard sana, because even most of the times you're trying to talk to a lady, maybe hataki story zako, ama maybe kuna venye hakufeel hivyo, ama kuna venye hataki story zako as much. Instead akwambia manze mimi sioni ni kama nataka story zako ama nini, she will just continue. It's almost like dragging you along. So kila time unamtext anakureplya ananyamaza, unamtext anakureplya ananyamaza, instead kama ushtua kuambie. And some of them by the way hadi utawauliza kwani udai stories zangu ama nikunyamazia ama nini, and she won't tell you anything by the way. Hata kuna wengine wataact ni kama wewe endelea tu, like everything is okay ni nini, but her responses inakuonesha ni kama hadai stories zako. So eventually as a man unajiambia acha ninyamazie umse, but it's just that realness. Hakuna hiyo realness, like madem akwangi real as much. And that's why you'll find most men ako willing kuambia dem mimi sidai stories zako. Why? Because we realize that you are not ready to be real. But then unaona men hawajuangi kuficha. Mwanaume hajuangi ati kukubembeleza ama nini. Ni anakuambia mimi sisikii stories zako, hata kuongelesha. You get? So I feel like most of the times it's transferred trauma. So hile trauma alipitia na mwanaume mwingine, they want to transfer it to you. They want you to feel the same way they felt. Ama ile madharau alipitishwa last time, anataka pass it on to you so that pia you feel the same madharau, alright? The other thing I don't get ni, why are you always rushing to be in a relationship? Like kama kuna watu who rush kuingia relationship ni madem. And some of the times you end up making the worst decision as a man because you realize huyu mse the only reason alikuwa anataka kuingia kwa relationship it's because of their own expectations. So alijua nikiingia kwa hii relationship, so if this man is not willing kunipeleka date kama hatu date, if he's not willing to take me out juu hatu date, hiyo ndo reason yake, si basi I rush we go into a relationship. And you realize you enter into a relationship with a lady and now she becomes dormant, anaacha anakuwa passive kabisa. So sasa wewe ni wewe ulete story, ni wewe uanzishange text kila siku, ni wewe ushinange umemtafuta. And that's why many ladies find that yes, umeingia kwa relationship with a guy, amekaa na wewe 1 week 2 weeks, and then amerealize venye unafanya, and then he just pulls away. So mko kwa relationship ama mnajiambia mko in a relationship, but this guy no longer talks to you, this guy no longer keeps up the conversation, amekuwa tu nonchalant, inaitangwa hivyo, like he doesn't care, and ni juu wewe ndio umeanzia hiyo vibe. So amefeel udem ame let go of this relationship, kwani mimi ni nani, na yeye anaiachilia. And from that point he just starts cheating on you, and ana realize, why am I loyal to you kama hata hakuna any kind of effort na put in kwa hii relationship, and yet it was you the lady that pushed the guy to go into the relationship. So you see, that's also another thing I don't understand. Why do you keep doing it? Unapata most of the times, even when you ask guys, na mmeona wengi wakikama mtu anasema I have never wanted to be in a relationship, madem ndo hunikatia, ama madem ndo wanatakanga ninge kwa relationship na wao. Why do you think men are saying that? It's because sometimes you feel that pressure, mimi nataka tu kuongelesha, and I just want to remain without titles and just be a friend, quote and quote. Lakini wewe ndio unataka kupush ikuwe ni titles, unataka kupush tuseme tuko in a relationship. Manze, men are not attracted to that most times. So anytime unakuja na hiyo vibe, mwanaume atakuwa like hapana. The other thing that is a bit funny to me ni anytime a lady looks at you like kwani yani uko hapa tu juu ya mechi. And as a guy you want to say no, or as a guy you want to act like okay, si mechi pekee imenileta hapa. But sometimes I tell you, we realize as men, hauna story, hauko interesting, hauna conversation, you don't know how to lead on a conversation. So it's almost like the only thing we can get out of you that we know for sure hiyo tutapenda ni mechi, okay? And so don't blame guys when you feel mwanaume tu ataka tu mechi. It's because maybe hauna kitu kingine yenye una offer. You know, literally, what are you bringing to the table except mechi, okay? So anytime a lady is surprised that mwanaume tu anataka mechi, sometimes it shocks me because it says something about you. Lakini wewe kama msichana you don't realize it. So I'm not trying to say that we should blame the lady anytime mwanaume anakamjia mechi ama anataka tu mechi, but some of the times I feel like it's because you as a lady, you haven't worked on yourself enough to know you have your strength and your weaknesses. So maybe strength yako ni urembo yako, but your weaknesses ni you can't hold a conversation, you don't know how to be interesting, you don't know how to come up with conversations. So you see, these are things you should work on ukiwa kwa dating scene. But then you're just there thinking mi mtu atani accept venye tu niko. Ni sawa, ngojea that person. And I'm here to remind you, by the way, kuna ladies who are still 30s, 35, wako past 30s, and they're still asking where are the men, kwani wanaume waliacha kuniongelesha. It's because maybe in their 20s they were playing around and they were thinking, I don't have to do anything, I don't have to work on myself. You really have to work on yourself for anybody to see you as somebody probably mwenye weni wife material, ama somebody who can be loved, okay? So don't expect ati mwanaume atakupenda tu hivyo. No, he must have loved something about you to overlook mechi na vitu zingine zote, okay? The other thing also is, I don't understand why women are so selfish with their money, because this conversation of what they always say at my money is my money, my man's money is our money, like your ideology, manze. Me I'd say, if you're a mature lady, toa hiyo kitu kwa akili yako, because that's a very selfish thing to say. Because at the end of the day, a man also wants to feel juu probably hata anajua una earn how much, ama anaweza estimate una earning how much, lakini ajai guza pesa, ajai kula pesa yako hata siku moja. Yani hakuna siku hata ushaimba ya sweetie. You know, that's selfishness. Wacha tuite jina, that's selfishness. You think ati ni kukua mature, you think ati ni kukua dem anajielewa. That's selfishness. When you are the type of girl who is saying ati my money is my money, that's selfishness. When ni mtu selfish, okay? So if you want a guy to be selfless towards you, and if you want a guy to spend without feeling anything, once in a while, si kila time, but once in a while, do something for him with your money. I feel enye udem kumbe pia yana aningi. But the biggest question for me is, where is your money going? Udem ana. So maybe probably these people are in a marriage, okay? And this person is earning, let's say the husband ana ando poa, and even the wife ana earn probably amekaribia ka 60 kwenda juu. And every time you're looking at this person and you're like, miujuliza pesa ya wife inaenda wapi? Like bibi ya mse, like anapelekaga do yake wapi? You know, if you are not contributing to the family. Ni sawa, men have decided to take initangwaje, to take care of the finances and everything that the house needs na nini na vitu kama hizo. It doesn't mean you can't chip in. You always have to chip in, because at the end of the day mkumbushe, hey, I'm not in this marriage alone, I'm not the easy project ati sasa mimi ndo the financier. So I think stop being selfish. But nikimalizia, I'll say the other thing I don't understand about ladies, tasema aje, when they think, and hii niliona mtu amenikomentia on the comment section, and somebody said ati nyinyi mnafaa kudeal na moods zetu. What? So ladies think sometimes that guys, or some ladies think that guys should have to deal with their moods and their baggage. Ati ukiamka na siku mbaya, sasa mimi ndio nafaa kudeal nayo. Not many men will want to deal with that, because at the end of the day, a woman is the type of person mwenye yeye akiwa na moods zake anataka ukue understanding, anataka ukae na yeye hapo, mkue persistent hadi msolve hiyo issue, ama like hadi overcome hiyo mood. Jaribu kuambia msichana uko in a bad mood, anakwambia hey, sasa uko, you get, and it's almost like they're trying to fasten your process of awe, toka kwa hiyo zone, toka kwa hiyo mood. But wow, ukijaribu kufanya hivyo ati wewe sasa you change mood ni nini, anaanza kukwambia umekuwa insensitive, yani hata huwezi ona nini. So sijui ni mind game level gani hiyo. But anyway, ladies, me I'm just here to say not every guy is ready to carry your mood. By the way, okay, kuna wanaume wengine wenye they are ready and they can carry your mood, wanaweza kubeba wote, yani wanaweza kuaccommodate your time uko na moods mingi ama uko na baggage mingi. But not every man, si kila mwanaume ako that sensitive to that point where ati sasa ukikuja na moods atakuwa hapo caring and everything, anakuangalia anashindwa sasa huyu nini huyu, you know. But anyway, write on the comment section what you think. What is it you don't get about women, including you women? What is it that you do that you don't get about yourself, or understand kwa nini mnafanyanga hivyo?
Gachin Lion.